History Diggers here. Today we're going to do the history and the legend of Blue Willow China. Now I have a few pieces here that I will show y'all. Alright, there are a few broken pieces I got to show y'all. Now to tell whether this is genuine Blue Willow China, it says that it has to have the characteristic pattern of the Blue Willow legend. Identifying this China pattern is easy. Look for the fence. Okay, we got the fence on this piece, and these are broken, so I won't show them, but I got this piece too, which is a Blue Willow China pattern, but we're gonna see. It has different reproductions and all that kind of stuff, so we're gonna see. All right, this has the fence, and this has the fence. This one has the fence right here. Okay. And so we did the fence, the bridge. All right, now the bridge. I think this right here is the bridge on this one. And the bridge right here is right there. Right there. Okay, now we got the two doves. Okay, the two doves are up here on this one. And on this one, we have two ducks instead of two doves. So this one is this one is a different variation, I think. It's very light. It's a salt shaker. It's very light. It's a very light piece. And very pretty too, but I don't think it's an original. It has no markings on it at all. So, okay, the willow tree now. We got, let's see, the willow tree on this one is right here. It's, you know, it's cut in half, so you can't see hardly. But that's the willow tree. And then the willow tree on this one is right there. And right. No, that's not the willow. No, the weeping willow. That's it right there. Yep. Okay. And the stream. Okay, we got the stream going right here. And this might be the bridge too. I don't know. That might be the bridge. And this, no, I don't know, y'all. Okay. But anyway, one of them's the bridge. And the stream is going right here on that one. And we got the stream right here. Right in there. Okay, the only thing different on these two pieces is the doves. These are ducks right here, and these are doves. So, I don't know. And on the back, this one says, it would have said Japan, if that was Japan. But those are the only pieces. Every time I found Blue Willow, it's always been broke. And I guess because it's so, the original pieces are so light and breakable. But those are the only pieces I have. And, but I hope y'all enjoy the story, the legend, the history of Blue Willow China. See you back in a minute with the story. The history and legend of Blue Willow China. This article is by Kate Miller Wilson of LoveToKnow.com, the Home and Garden Antiques section. The history and legend of Blue Willow China. With an inarticulate design based on a Chinese legend, blue willow china is both beautiful and captivating. Whether you have some blue willow pieces inherited from your mother or grandmother, or dug your own, I put those in parentheses, learning more about this fascinating china pattern will make collecting it even more special. Developed by Thomas Turner in 1779, the blue willow pattern eventually became a classic fixture on many tables around the world. The pattern is actually English, although it is based on similar blue landscape designs in Chinese porcelain. By the end of the 18th century, several English potteries were making blue willow patterns, and it immediately captivated the imaginations of consumers. Potteries continued to make blue willow throughout the 19th and 20th centuries, and it is still made today. Part of what makes blue willow so popular is the story it tells in its design. In the blue willow legend, the beautiful daughter of a powerful man fell in love with her father's secretary. Discovering their love, the father banished the secretary and constructed a great fence to keep his daughter contained. She could only walk by the water and the willows. She despaired until she received a message from her lover. At a banquet, he rescued her, but her father noticed and chased them across a bridge. They got away, but years later, her father caught up with them. The secretary was killed, and the daughter died as well. In pity, the gods turned them both into doves so they could fly away together forever. Blue willow china is highly symbolic with many motifs from this legend. In the design, if you look closely, you'll see the fence the father built to keep his daughter in, the bridge he chased the lovers across, the willow and the stream by which the daughter walked, and many more elements of the legend. At the top, there are two doves to represent the couple. This distinctive china pattern holds an important place in antique dinnerware history, and versions of it were by dozens of different potteries. These have subtle variations, and some are more desirable than others. Additionally, companies have made this pattern for over 200 years. There may be as many as 500 different manufacturers spanning this long period of production. Identifying a piece of blue willow china can be a complex process because of all the versions out there. There are many Chinese-inspired motifs that look similar to blue willow, but they may not have the characteristic pattern of the blue willow legend. Identifying this Chinese pattern is easy. Look for the fence, the bridge, the two doves, the willow tree, and the stream. If it doesn't have this pattern, it isn't blue willow. Blue willow is a transfer pattern. A transfer is made when an engraved plate is inked and pressed into tissue. The tissue is then used to transfer the design onto the piece. This process creates a delicate, repeating pattern, usually all one color. There may be subtle lines where the tissue was crinkled or where motifs joined together. You'll usually see willow ware in the classic blue color, but you may also see it in colors like pink, black, brown, and green. Many blue willow pieces feature a mark, but some do not. Turn the piece over and look on the back or bottom for any stamped designs. Ruby Lane has a good listing of marks, although there are far too many to include in one spot. After 1891, English pieces will feature a country of origin mark as well. According to Blue Willow dealer Rita Antmarcher Cohen, excuse me, it's sometimes impossible to tell which pottery made a piece. The earliest pieces were often unmarked. Sometimes pieces feature a small initial on the bottom that is a potter's mark. The potters might move from one pottery to another using the same mark at different companies. A mark can help you with identification, but unless it clearly states the name of the pottery, you may need to use other clues. According to international willow collectors, there are some clues that can help you determine whether you have a piece of antique blue willow china or a modern reproduction. Some new pieces are unmarked, although they will say made in China or have another modern back stamp. Early blue willow pieces have a softer glaze and a lighter overall feel. Older pieces may have some signs of crazing or light cracking on the surface of the glaze. Some marked pieces offer clues because the mark was only used for a certain period of time at that pottery. American potteries did not begin producing blue willow until after 1905, when the Buffalo Pottery Company issued the pattern. Hope this helps all y'all blue willow china collectors and fans out there. Hope y'all enjoyed. Have a nice week. See you later. Bye.